Yeah, are we live? Alright, we're live. Yeah. Alright, and let me pause that. Um, Let me just tweet this out to everyone on the Discord. Microphone's recording. Alright, that looks good. Hey! I got 3 people in chat, but oh wait, there we go. The ticker wasn't updating. I said I had 3 people. It said I had only 2 people watch it, but there's 3 different people in chat. It's kind of funny. I'll lower that. Yeah, no, don't sleep. You're not allowed to do that. It's for weak people. You have to stay up 24/7. It's the only way to get anywhere at War Thunder. um, but yeah, 1.7 dropped recently, so hey, the patch is here, and you know, it's missing a lot of things. All the tanks and boats said are here, except for those clan vehicles, which haven't showed up yet. I've heard a rumor that they're gonna appear on Monday. I'm not so sure how that is. The APDS changes that were shown on the dev server aren't here either. Maybe those were just a little too extreme for War Thunder. I think there's a few other things that didn't show up. But it was one of those meme channels for War Thunder made the statement that the patch feels rushed. Oh yeah, the Tunguska was hey hello Noodle Bandit. The Tunguska was spelled with an O for some reason. So yeah, so I forgot what meme channel it was, or at least I forgot the name. Making the statement, the patch feels a little rushed, and I gotta agree, it does feel kind of rushed. As much as I want to play the T-34 because I think it's overall better, I'm gonna play the T-30 because I like the thing. How much of 1.7 did Gaijin give you? If you're talking about premium vehicles, they gave me 0. I requested 3 of them. I was only expecting to get 2. And they just gave me some golden eagles. Yeah, there you can see it kind of grayed out. I had 8, or no, I had 3,000. They gave me 15,000. See, very thankful for the golden eagles, Gaijin, but I don't really need those. I save them up for events so I can buy, don't have to grind the event and just get the vehicles because I'm done doing events. But give me a moan. Ooh, that was a close one. Like I wanted the vehicles to show off the vehicles. I think I'll have to contact the other dude that I talked to get event vehicles. Not event vehicles, but get premium vehicles. This tank is a monster. I agree. I love its massive shell. Its long reload really hurts it, but it makes up for it. They gave a bunch of YouTubers lost from 1.7. Well, they didn't give me anything, and I've been promoting the hell out of their patch. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit hard to pen. 200. Oh, and yeah. What a surprise! Got 300 millimeters of penetration. Although I think even before the buff, that thing would have killed me for there. Oh, look at that. We got T30. Or T34. I'm not gonna fall for your word games again, man. Have you tried G91YS? I am not that far on the Italian tree. Well, I'm just grinding out the first G91. I haven't sat down to really grind out the. I haven't sat down to grind it out in a little while. I don't know, just ARB. It has so many problems. It's really like it has a lot of problems. Gaijin has done very little to address. And so I have gotten burnt out on the game mode. I still play it from time to time, but just sitting down and grinding vehicles, it's not nearly as fun. Oh. Is that the... Yeah. Spaghetti bus. Hello, anal liberation. Damn spaghetti bus. Alright, let's go hunt him down in a spag. Hey man, don't challenge me. I got... If I wanted that thing, I could get it. I don't like the idea of grinding out vehicles with the Golden Eagles. Because I feel like I might lose kind of in touch with the rest of the players in the game. I was grinding the R3 with the two 106s. They moved. Oh, this happened to me before. I just started grinding out the Object 906, and then they moved it up to tier. And now they have put two vehicles in the way of getting it. I'm not going to get that thing for a long while. Just play F84 and grinding that thing never gets old. Well, first I need to grind the F84, and rank 4 Italy is like really expensive. Unless you take the bomber route, which is really dull. Hey, plush tank. Not much. Just playing some of the new patch. I haven't gotten any of the new vehicles yet. Like, that's something kind of disappoint me, or not disappoint me, but it's a bit disheartening because like all the new vehicles, they're either premiums or top tiers, and I'm not too much of a top tier player, especially like max top tier. The only tank I have of that is the Type 90. So like I'm still around rank 4, rank 6 in most of the other trees. I was really looking forward to that British APDS buff because I really wanted to just murder in the Brits, but they got rid of that. Well, they didn't implement that for whatever reason. I feel bad for anyone who's grinding the free Abrams and didn't have the heavy line. Oh yeah. There's a dude in my Discord who power grind out the first M1. As a who power grind the first M1 after he learned that the you got to get the what was it? One prototype tank. The G91YS, is it worth it? Well, there we go. I haven't like looked too much into it, but I think generally it's better than the other G91s, and you're going to be fighting the same enemies. If you looking forward to it, then I'd say yes. But really, it's most top tier games I've played, because I end up fighting Japan and getting murdered by T2s. So I can't really. I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait for the top tier to really cool down for a while. Like, they didn't even adjust any of the battle ratings. I was expecting there to be like the new tanks to be like 10.3 or something, but nope. What's your favorite flavor of cat food? I like the fish flavored cat food. Yeah, I gotta have a nice amount of fish in there, and no grain, or at least avoid the grain. Yeah, John Madison. I don't want to say it was disappointing, but it wasn't like. Well, there's not much. If you're not top tier, not much of the game changed. When I squad up at 6.7, no need for voice chat. Sure, I guess. Wait, what? I just capped that point. Oh, he's Russian. He wasn't shooting me, so. I'm not sure why he wasn't shooting at me, but. What's your favorite flavor of metal? Iron. I really like iron. It got a nice taste to it. I like to eat red crayons. That's good. The red ones, they got, I think, potassium. Although, green is my favorite. More of the light greens. What's your favorite flavor of apple? That's an actual food. Top tier is ruined now. XM1s aren't fun anymore. You just drove past an IS-7? IS-7 just drove past me. And that was an IS-6. I wish I had some smoke or something. Or at least some cover. I swear, they've made these hills over here much shallower. Favorite flavor of dog food? I've never tried dog food. Okay, what was that? Okay. I just got a top tier, lost the game BCW, but got 10 kills, 2 caps extra, plus great game, and died. Yeah, silver lines at top tiers has been a problem for a while, and I don't think Gaijin has plans to fix that. Should they give normal M1s M883 now? I'd say yes. There's not much reason why not. They fight like their amount of penetration is very low, and I believe the Russian tanks just got a buff recently for their stock shells. So why not give the Americans something to murder everything with? It's not like it'd even be able to penetrate whatchamacallit, the Leo 2A5 anyways. It wouldn't change too much. I agree. Play-Doh far too salty. Does he play Naval? I do play Naval. I never really stream it because it has poor performance. Come on. Got my track. What is that? What's your favorite flavor of Bod Ross? Happy Little Trees. They got 3BM24 T80U round. Is that like the new mango shell, or is that just some other random shell? Because like if the Russians are gonna, you know, what really bugs me like a lot is that they have the new yeah, let me invite what's his face. Yes, accept. Yeah, let's go. You want to play Italy, so let's play. I'll jump in there. No. I believe I had a good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, okay. The helicopters aren't good for 6.7. Okay, there, and change vehicle. Aviation. I need to grind out that Bomber 262. I need to get his bombs, but I'm not good in that thing at all. Happy Flighter Day. Doesn't have an F in the date. What's your favorite tank flavor? I like my tanks to be I like my tanks green flavored, yes. And Fuji apples are amazing, if that's what you're referring to. Who dislikes a video? I don't know. I don't really like or dislike videos often. When I do like a video, it's typically either a funny video or something I really like. Do you think they added the 2A5 too early? Yes, I do. I think they should have added some other more equal vehicles. Um, yeah, some more equal vehicles to the other trees along with them. Other vehicles that have extreme turret armor. Same with the T2. Like, you gotta add vehicles that have similar characteristics, and I think the I forgot what tank it was. Well, not tank, but I think the F100 has some sort of characteristics that outdo the T2, but I don't know. I think I need to wait a little bit more before I make a final verdict on whether T2 is OP or not. But from the look of it, it kind of is. But the Leo 2A5, it's kind of the same thing. Maybe it's not completely overpowered, but I still think the other vehicles should have been added prior, or not other, but similar vehicles. But as I was saying, the Russians, okay, so they make the new armor penetration changes, and it's great and all. Or I don't think it's great, but it's fine. But then the Russian shells are penetrating too low, so they go and they look up some magazine that tells them some other characteristics of these rounds, and they change the rounds to have more penetration based on that. So now they're trying to balance the game, but I thought they were going to go off their weird formula, but it doesn't look like they're using their weird formula anymore. Now, I don't know what this magazine that they used as a source was telling them. Maybe it did say, oh, it has higher velocity, I guess. I don't think it did. I think they just said it penetrates more, so they just gave it more penetration. But they seem to be just selective, and now it looks more like they're just trying to balance the game more over than die in one shot. Come on. More over than, like, make a... like, actually use it how they said they would as a... to, like, equalize everything. I don't know. Their formula is messed up, apparently, anyways. They should have added more models instead of modern-day tanks, in my opinion. Maybe. I think there is like, a lot of people are appealed by modern-day tanks, so I guess there's that point of view. Bedtime, good night, Dan in body. I like Italian tanks with tomato sauce. Those are the best. And Luke Nilsson, hello to you. Yesterday I was drinking hot chocolate, and as hot chocolate is, it was very hot. I burnt all the taste bugs on my tongue, so now my mouth feels all weird, and it's very annoying. Where are all the people here? We had like a whole team over here. Oh, they're there. What's your favorite flavor of Italian tank? I like the World War II ones. They're not exactly amazing, but I like their style. I'm bad at jets, but I really like them. I feel you. I'm not so great at jets either, but I think they're pretty cool. Nope, is that a no? It's a sandbag. See, there was like 4 guys here when I died, and now they're all gone. Yeah, rip tongue. Can I get some F's in the chat for my tongue? Oh, new mode. Pardon me. I said mod. I read model. I agree. At least for aircraft, they should have added new modes. Something that makes bombers more Less of just flying target. Like, bombers are a big issue because they're either flying targets or they end the game before anyone can do anything about it. And they need to make it so, I don't know, bombers are less simplistic in that design. I think it's a really hard thing because I try to think of a few issues that would say fix it, but I really don't know. Bad spelling on purpose. It shows that you don't watch Fly if you're bad at jets. But all Fly ever does is play tanks. I don't understand it has to do with jets. When your mom calls you and tells you her is watching very important... Yes, very important stream, I agree. Looking for enemies in the desert. Our team just got decimated almost instantly. It's kind of funny. I have a random question. Do you guys think I should, not this stream, but in future ones, have a webcam? Everyone tells me to have a webcam, but I don't know. I just find them weird. Fly does talk really loud. I talk kind of loud too, but the gain on my microphone is all the way down, so. Oh, hello there. Okay, so I'm gonna kill this guy first. Or just, you know, hurt his track. There we go. Where'd that other guy go? This is the part where he gets shot in the back because... Oh. Jumbo, what are you doing? You can't penetrate me. And I can penetrate you. I can't penetrate you there, but... Oh man. Oh man, that thing! What's a webcam? It's a little face cam. You know, it shows a picture of my face in the corner. I like how the T-25 killed me, even though this guy in the back was lighting me up. There should be some free kills over here. What do I look like? Well, I'm in my 20s and I have a beard, so use your imagination. Nah, stay still. I'll get to you in a second. Oh man. Yep, that was a good down to happen. Sounds gay. Oh yeah, I have glasses. I forgot about that. Let's do it again. These cannons used to be better at BSing things. Oh well. You see people say they hate spawn camping, but I love them for sitting open. I can get 1-3 kills per spawn. Yeah, I see it kind of the same way. So long as you have a good vehicle to spawn, get kills in. Should I play this game drunk? It's my birthday and at bar right now, lol. Well, you know, they say you're not supposed to drink and drive, but they never said about, well, yes, play it drunk. It's important that you do.
But it also reinforces my conviction, like, if I ever doubt my instincts again about if somebody is a shopper or a viewer or a commenter is a fucking nut job, then I'm done. I remember the first time somebody was an online nut job in July. This other lady, I mentioned you have to flood me. But this fat lady takes the cake. She's the most pervert person I've ever dealt with.
uh,
Anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna go pee now. I'm so freaked out. It just creeps me out.
what is that?
Dark, right?
Yeah, turn it up. It's really cool sunset. Did you see it? Again?
Taking your sweet time there. All right, there we go. I agree. Sub to PewDiePie.
I did like a live.
Once again,
I looked.
mom voice intensifies. I've been trying to think of ways on how to like make it so, like the interesting thing about the room I'm in is sound leaks out really. No, the sound leaks in really well, but the sound doesn't leak out nearly as well. What happens if you play T2 while high? Well, obviously you spawn at a higher altitude, duh. I should probably actually go to C, because everyone goes to A. But I'm gonna go to A too, because, you know, peer pressure and all that. But that's illegal, not in my state. Grabs the good. Hey, a random question. Can you, like, understand what the people outside my room are talking about? Hi, man. I just wanted to day I love your vids and you're an amazing YouTuber. Thank you. I think you're an amazing viewer. All right, I'll make sure to go hand my YouTube channel over to my mom. I'm sure she can. I think if I put some like styrofoam on the walls or whatever, it should help block sound out. But I don't know. Butt this man some cat food. Yes, please butt me some cat food. What? I need to read chat less and play game more. Yeah. Teen Tiger no longer in Alaska. Why did they choose Alaska of all places anyways? I'm really wondering that. Like I made it in the video when they announced it. I made a joke about Fallout because Fallout gets invaded. No, Alaska gets invaded in the Fallout universe. But like, why Alaska? Maybe it was supposed to be like one of those Siberian towns that the Russians made pretending to invade the U.S., but they decided to change it to Alaska for some reason. I don't know. No more donation bar equals not much money, but cat food donation bar will make millions. Well, it kind of comes down to I need cat food. I could like ask for I can't think of anything else. Let's put it the ask for donations for like. And I gotta say, cat food is like bizarrely expensive. It's just like essentially gross cereal, but it costs way more than cereal does. Well, maybe not price per pound. You can blow up the buildings with HE. Yes, you can, and it's great. April Fool's Fallout Thunder, I'd be so down for that. Unfortunately, recently Bethesda decided that they hate fun, so I doubt that it would happen. I would love to donate, but I can't. But donate to you, but my mom. But ask my mom for her credit card so I can buy a YouTuber some cat food doesn't seem like a good reason. I disagree. And you gotta think, it's not for me. It's for my cat. And me. And Planner's mentally ill. True. Bag is like $20, right? It depends on the size of the bag. You can get like a small one for like $7.89 or something like that. Come on. Why do I have to be next to the Chinese food when I'm talking about cats? T44. They should add Moscow map. You know what I've been thinking what they should do? Is add seasons to the existing maps. So like, think Eastern Europe, that little town map. They could have, I think right now it's like, the current one is like autumn or something. Then they could have one during the winter, where like the river is frozen over and there's snow everywhere. Then they could have one in like spring with a lot more bushes everywhere. And they could have some summer one where maybe the river is kind of dried up so you can drive in it. And I think that'd be pretty cool if they like change the seasons and change the maps a little bit. Because most of the new maps they add, they're flashy and all, but they don't look. Well, they typically have some problems. This one's all right. I haven't noticed any major obvious spawn camping spots. I need to overlook. I need to go investigate. 313. No, 131. The changes they did to Vietnam. Until they're non-aggressive. Japan never went through Siberia. They never were at war with the Soviets. They were at war with the Soviets. I don't know if it was like legit war, but they had a. I think it was 1939 or maybe 1930, like some other time. They had a little dispute with a border dispute. Did he get him? No, he didn't. Can I shoot his back? It really disappoints me that they nerf these cannons so much. think he's like 50 in the back, right? Or is it 60 and I'm screwed? Yeah, it's 60 and I'm screwed. Yeah, they didn't invade Soviet space. It was just some like on the border of Mongolia, and I think the Soviets were allied with Mongolia. Let's just be mean and shoot his gun barrel. Yeah, the whatchamacallit. Eh. Or winning, just not over there. And I can't spawn again. Yeah, let's go. Where are you at? You're in a spag. I'll answer so many questions. What are you guys talking about? Okay. But the Russo-Japanese War, Russo-Japanese War, the Russians weren't Soviet at the time. That was the Russian Empire. Play T2K. I don't have it, and I'm quite a few planes away from getting it. I don't think 18,000 shiny birds will get it for me. That's why they let Class A war criminals remain in Japanese government. I don't know. The situation for Japan is funny, because if you think about it, everyone always harps on Germany with all the Nazis and stuff, but you know, Japan was like kind of similar. But no, it's give them a free pass. You know, they're different now. They actually are different now. They've like decided they're not going to go have an army, for better or for worse. Nope. I don't think this is you're gonna pull out this one, Luminex. Although he's not. Let's get him, get him. Yeah, I think he can penetrate the back. I'm woke now. Alright, you dead. I'm gonna return to hangar. I don't have a squadron yet. I'm still thinking about it. I want to see the details on exactly what how do you get the squad vehicles. Is it going to be worth the time investment? I also can't think of a name. And I don't want to do anything too generic, but I don't want to do anything too silly. Jesus, man, I didn't realize the Ferdinand cost that much. Whatever. Germany got denazified pretty hard for the point where it's Japan got D-toothed but didn't teach who lost the war in their classes and pissed off Korea and China. Asia's an interesting place. They got a lot of like hostility towards each other there. They never really well, it's because they're always like oppressing and trying to invade each other. I don't know. Hopefully one day they can all get along. Hey, Japan gave us anime, which might be a war crime on itself to some, but other people like it. So I think we need to nuke them again. No, that's a joke. If you can't tell. Just some of their government is needlessly antagonistic to their neighbors. Yeah, because I don't know, it's weird. Asian politics. I don't want to get too into it because it's stuff. Yeah, just 38 subs away from 5K, and when I get 5K, which probably won't be this live stream, but next that week's live stream, I want to do a giveaway. I was thinking about doing anime is a war crime. I was thinking about doing 5,000 golden eagles to some random person in this chat, but depending on how certain things work out, it might be something greater. I'm gonna spawn over here. Probably not the best decision, but whatever. Actually, Vietnam in that area, it is all the French's fault. Like, that whole thing was started because the French didn't know how to control their colonies, or didn't want to let go of their colonies. I'm off to get support. Alright, you do that, Noodle Bandit. Can the giveaway be free Abrams? It depends on how certain things work out. It could be a free Abrams. It could be something greater. Oh, full up tier, my favorite. Yeah, I got some things that I'm working on with other people that could lead to increase in things. No specific details, because it seemed like, I don't know. I don't like relying on other people to get things done, whether that be teammates in War Thunder or making YouTube videos. I want Chinese texture in War Thunder. I do too. But that it needs a lot explained and needs to be done right for other people to accept it. Gaijin said they're adding new trees in 2019. They always say they're adding new trees. Honestly, I don't know if them adding new trees is a good thing, though, because the way the thing's going right now, there's like Japan, France, Britain to some extent, Italy. They're missing a lot of important stuff. Do you think Gaijin will give M1A1 HA modification or just some separate tank? I think it's going to be a modification. I said so in my last news video. I need to get more SL so I can get the M1A1. I'll tell you how to get SL is you play a US Arcade Air, you get P47s, and you ground pound like there's no tomorrow. What do you think the next update will be focused on? What kind of vehicles do you... I think the next update is going to be... Can we get a free 2900 waifu pillow? Yes, no. I think the next update is going to focus on Japanese Navy. It's going to I think that, well, that's going to be like one of the main things. Besides that, I think other nations are going to get some tanks and some more top tier jets for to match up to the T2K. Chinese get real nuke in 1980s and 1990s. They actually start getting unique things after they split with the Soviets in the 60s. I feel like Chinese tech tree could be just added of all communist Asian countries into one tree, such as North Korea. Well, North Korea definitely, because that's basically a satellite nation for China. It's a buffer zone essentially between West democracy and Japan and Korea and communism in China. So, and most of their stuff is based off of Chinese stuff or Russian stuff. I've also thought about adding Vietnam vehicles to a Chinese tree just to give them a bit more individuality. Bhutan tree changed my mind. I agree. Bhutan needs its own tree. I get a lot of SL for probably playing me in Voltor, bombing points, shooting down. That would do it. Yeah, the Sino Cbit split needs to be. I'm hoping for F4 Phantom. I think they. I don't think we're gonna get the Phantom till Christmas area. Oh, that the patch that always drops around Christmas. And I think they're gonna be real cheeky about it, and they're gonna call it. They're gonna skip a few numbers and they're gonna call it patch 2.0 or patch Mach 2.0. The Sino-Soviet split, where they need to make things in-house or borrow from the French, the West. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Howdy, madman. Should add World 1 tanks and planes with BRs lower than 1.0. I don't know if they could like legitimately add them. I do think that they should add them for an event and let people keep them. But you know, just add them for the lulz, because they're not very good vehicles, and I think a lot of them only shot HE because they're supposed to kill. There wasn't many other tanks to be anti-tank against. Ooh. He good. He's still alive. Israel used a lot of French-American aircraft, but have indigenous designs like those things. That Israel does have a lot of unique things, but the issue is that they don't have any like. Well, they didn't exist till the 50s, so they don't have anything that would match lower levels for in a tree. They need to make top tier fun because right now it's ES. Oh, that IS-3 looked like a rock. Yeah, let's go take A. How long do you think Gaijin has until they run out of modern tanks? I think a few more patches, like 2 or 3. The rate they're going. Like Leo 285 was a big step. The U.S. I don't know if they have anything more powerful than like gun-wise. I think they're at the end of the line. Maybe they got some more powerful stuff. I don't know. Can't wait for April Fool's event. I know April Fool's event is going to be pretty. I'm really curious on what they're going to be. I'm hoping it's nothing like that you expect, like more modern jets or battleships. Well, the battleships could be fun, but I want them to do something actually strange again. Like nothing that would be plausible to be added to the game. I'm positive KD with TAD is but 3-3 when. Oh wow, that's a interesting stat you got there. Germany does suffer definitely. They need Leo 2-8-7. Actually, no, they need Leo 3. Only way for Germany to be balanced. I remember seeing proton torpedoes in the data mines, and I think the April Fool's sci-fi lasers. That would be kind of fun. I wonder how that would function in game. Is the Leo 285 bad? I haven't seen it much in action. I've been avoiding top tier because all I have is the whatchamacallit, Type 90, so I can't make a good judgment on the entirety of the game. Hopefully that gives him some cover so he can repair. I'm not going to stand in front of him because then I'll get murdered. Bob Simple would be really OP in War Thunder. I agree. Lav AD or Linebacker Bradley. I don't know what those are, but I'll Google them in a later. But I do think that they should add more interest. If they're going to go with modern designs, they should go with more like IFVs and stuff like that. They're pretty fun. Oops, about my microphone. Man, I just love driving around the desert at like 15 kilometers an hour. It's so much fun. Weasel Tank? Yeah. I think I know what that is, and I agree. Is that, no, I think it's just rocks. Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to win this one. Maybe. Alright, I guess I'm just going to go on the B. M1 gun is really good, but the armor is paper thin. And both M1 and M1 IP have weak armor at tier 7. Yeah, and the repair cost. Humber Avenger with stingers. I'm wondering, like, the current anti-ground missile that they added is like laser guided or whatever, which I believe is historic. I read it on the Wikipedia, so you gotta believe everything Wikipedia tells you. But I wonder if they're gonna have like self-guided anti-ground missiles added anytime soon. I keep hoping they'll add the BT-24 someday, even though I remember Gaijin saying this specifically they won't. I hope they added. I see that unless they have like plans for some, I believe it was Finistry. That'd be a great event vehicle. I believe actually the Russians had a similar design to the BT-24. I don't know. I think Gaijin needs to cash in more on meme tanks. Like, what if they had an event? You know, it was like some more silly event where you could get Bob Simple, like a historically accurate Bob Simple tank, And only being armed with machine guns would be completely useless. But whatever, people who get it, they know what they're getting into. They'll probably put some semi-active or active radar missiles in update. In one update, both air to air, air to ground, as well as harms. Yeah. Oops. Don't text and drive, people. I think it was suspension system. Where did the guy that capped this go? Alright, I'm gonna hide in this box. Can't wait for harms. It will be interesting. You know what I've been thinking a lot about? It's the fact that I just broke this. Is the new radar. I haven't experienced it too much in game, but I can't tell if it's a buff or a nerf to what was prior to it. I want to say it was a nerf because it takes forever to lock onto anything. I don't know what that dude was doing there. You got her number? Good job. Can I have it? I think I stand for fast tank, so yeah. What is going on now, guys? So the radar's a massive buff, you say? I should probably look at it later today. Actually, maybe... actually, I don't know if that guy has 10.0. Yeah, I'll have to look at it probably after the stream. Oh, hello there. Yep. Now we're just cleaning up on our way to sea. It's great on the Tunguska. Don't you already have your money? I have tried the radar on the F3D, and I gotta say, F3D is definitely much better now. It still doesn't perform well, but you can pull off some pretty BS snipes with it, because you know like exactly where to shoot. But as I said, the performance of the jet itself, not that great. I have it stock, unfortunately, but it's too slow. The guns are very inaccurate. The guns don't do much damage for whatever reason. So you have a pretty bad jet, but with the radar, it can give you a nice a good buff. Come on, don't shoot that guy. Whatever. I'm gonna cap this point and laugh at you. You're the big gay. I swear I'm gonna be demonetized because of you guys in the chat. Did he die? Yeah, we've won. Ha, you have been pranked. I've never felt anything for you. F3D does look like it is pregnant indeed. I got a box. Can't wait to get disappointment. What'd I say? I swear, those scrolly things are rigged. Well, not rigged, but you're less likely to get something good out of them if you have bought more things in the past. And I've bought a good amount of things, and back when I haven't bought many things, I'd get good stuff out of them all the time. Like I got a lot of talismans, but now I get like maybe some silver lions or a discount, a 10% discount on something that I don't really want. Low tier. Alright, we're gonna go change the low tier France. Yeah. U.S. Navy tree is gonna get pretty stacked once they start rolling out jets and 60 stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, it totally ruined. I say ruined my awesome lineup I had for this stuff. And I gotta change this to something. Oh. Oh god, no. Why? Why do I have to? There's no other else at 2.0. This is the one with bombs, right? 2 100s, but that'll do. Alright, so what were you guys doing on? Can we demonetize T-Series? I don't know. Maybe if you go comment weird things in their chat, they'll get... in their comments, they'll get demonetized or something. Apparently that can happen now. Should they add TOG 2? Yes, of course. I don't understand why they haven't added TOG 2. TOG 2 is a very iconic British tree, so... Yes, 9. It's been going for 1 hour. And I am a shell. Hey! Dude. William White just subscribed. Thanks, man. Very close to hitting that 5K mark, which I will do a giveaway when that happens. Now, what were you guys talking about? Huh? What? Okay. There. That should make everything better. Um, I love this dumb thing. Oh yeah, and it has such bad shells. That's not too bad. They're similar now. I'm gonna go to C point. I always go to C point. Togtu is an iconic tree. I believe it's Britain's national tree. And I mix words up a lot. But I was like I think they need to capitalize more on meme tanks. Snow maps my least favorite in War Thunder. Snow maps, I don't entirely hate them, but I understand where you come from. So apparently, Birmingham, Alabama is the home to the best steelworks, according to this random guy in chat. The snow particles get annoying. Well, that's kind of how it is in real life. Oh, I just got demonetized by currently offline. More meme better. But like, what if they had an event? Not really an event, but what if they had like a list of tasks you had to do? Typically stupid things, like things that you don't just happen to happen when playing the game. Like you gotta do certain things. Like you gotta kill. You gotta get the. You gotta kill a top tier tank with a rank 1 tank like 5 times. Not in the same game. Maybe in the same game. And then you get something stupid like you get the Bob Simple, and the meme tanks, especially the really bad meme tanks that everyone talks about, could be rewards or status symbols for players who take part in bizarre tasks. And the tasks don't have a time limit or anything. They're all year round, but they're really bizarre and hard. Like, what if it was something like that? And then they can have the regular events where you get good things, but like just bad meme tanks like Bob Simple, like there's just one weird flamethrower tank. They actually add flamethrower tanks and then have the flames do like nothing. American football is a religion. See, I'm not too much into football, but I really don't like soccer. Because all you do is kick a ball around. Like, at least football, you got, like, rules and like, there's more to it than, like, kicking balls. There we go. Okay, it looks like I get my way to B. I love how this thing has as much side armor as it does have frontal armor. Kill UTA 5 10 times with M22 for Bob Simple tank. Well, I think you'd have to take out like a British tree for a British tank, but yeah. Oh. This is awkward. He destroyed my guns and my tracks. Oh. I guess this is what, like, the, driving a Mark V would be like. Trigger soccer fans, yes. Oh, there's a dude over there. What was that? It's gonna be dead soon anyways. Oh god, please, Char 2C. That thing's amazing. Like, that's another thing. Why didn't Gaijin add that thing? That's a very iconic meme tank. They just forgot about. That penetrated but did no damage. God, I hope he doesn't know the secret of heat. Apparently, I don't know how to aim. There we go. How you doing there, little boy? God, this is kind of mean now. Gaijin reason is too big. Have they ever said anything like that? I know they said that they didn't want to add battleships because they can shoot too far, but then thought about adding anti-ship missiles with even a longer range. Having a good time there? Oh man, they got my gunner. Well, they got one of my gunners. Oh, it's a Stug. Ah, the Stug got me. Stug OP, please nerf. Guess I'll have to take out my other B1. Rip, insert French name. Baguette, I believe his name was. Or Francois. I love it. I can just put bushes on the front of it and it looks ridiculous. Stug 3 is really good. The Stugs in general are really good. Like, they got very few weak spots. Later variants are a bit less good because more things can penetrate them. But the first one, definitely really good. So long as you know how to face forward. Gaijin had added Leah 285 to counter M22. What are some other meme tanks that Gaijin has missed out on adding? I know there's plenty of Japanese tanklets that are iconic that they didn't add. We still have not come up with a name for the French. That's true. What about Gaston? I think that's a French name. Or LeBlanc. French names typically just... It sounds like what like some sort of swamp monster would be named. Go ask for the Boeing Pelican at the shooting range. I really wish the Spruce Goose had any form of armament, because then it would be the best plane in game. And it's funny is when I stopped playing high tier Germany, lost like 10 viewers. Like, I wonder why where the psychology in that is. Like, did people want to see high tier Germany? I don't know. I felt it was pretty like generic gameplay in my opinion, but I guess like not everyone has a Tiger 2 or a Panther 2. So that makes sense. Prince Charming. Oh, come on. Damn weak spots. Oh, that's the Italian thingy. Do you know the Muffin Man? I do. He has some pretty good muffins, in my opinion. Ah! Oh, we won anyways. How did that guy kill me? Well, the Pelican is 400 feet long, 500 feet wide, and can carry 17 Abrams. So they can shoot. Yeah, let's go play French again. How about Emile? Isn't that more of a German name? I'm going off running. See you later, 200. See ya. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I might end the stream in a bit, though. But not for now. I think we'll play a few more games. Like, imagine Poland, but like during the winter, and then like the lake is frozen over. That like totally changed the outcome, not the outcome, but how Poland is played. During like summer or winter, or is there summer or fall or whatever, I guess it wouldn't change too much. I'm not gonna end it yet, man. It's just I need to eat something. I'm starving. I need a third guy. If you want to come play France with us, I guess you could join. But no mics, because it distracts me from talking to the chat. Small arty, yeah, that'd be kind of fun. I made a video a while back talking about what if they added more types of artillery support, like smoke or whatever. People really seemed like the smoke idea, but I'm not so sure if, like, because you just give them smoke, that might mess up the battlefield a lot, but smoke everywhere. Go eat a baguette. I would if I had one. French bread is great. Oh, there's a guy down there. I really hate how when there's like a fence post in your way, it totally shoots up shooting in third person.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
Was there a guy over here too? I don't know, but I love this tank. It's amazing. No, he did. I love that. You know what would be interesting? The Caspian Sea Monster. That would be interesting. I'm not sure if, like, it'd be doable because it shoots anti-ship missiles. And I think they were nuclear tipped. So that might be a bit much. But it would be kind of interesting to see how those would function. I had an idea. I wanted to do a video on a way he wants money so he can eat cat. I do. I'm hungry for cat food. Please donate so I can get some cat food. What was I saying again? Like more of a enduring confrontation, but with like tanks, planes, and boats, and it'd be like an island hopping type of thing, where you go from it's like a big old map, archipelago, I think they call them, a bunch of islands everywhere. And you go and you capture one island, and some islands you have your boats go in and capture zones around the island. The zones allow you to spawn in boats, which allow you to capture beachheads. Capturing a beachhead allows you to spawn in tanks. Tanks allow you to go capture airfields, and then from there you can spawn planes and then go to the next island. The idea is to capture like all of the islands, I guess, or at least most of them. And it would be a big old map, and you would have naval battles happening in the background while you have air support coming out. And then you could have player-controlled aircraft carriers that would spawn naval planes, and army planes, non-naval planes, would spawn on airfields that could be bombed, of course, just to make it more cool. I feel kind of mean. Oh, finally. I lost a guy. Are they behind me? I lost too many guys. He got away. Okay, so how many did I kill? Oh, 9 of them. Give helicopters tow. That would be hilarious. Felt kind of bad about doing that, but I wanted to get that double ace. Oh, come on. Damn fuel tank absorbing this shot. This is getting kind of I feel a little mean now. They're coming at me with biplanes. Okay, so I've killed 11 of them. Somehow we're losing. Come on, killed Hans already. Ah, damn it. Can he even, like, kill me from the front? God, he's gonna be shooting from this side. And he doesn't know. I just have much side armor as I do frontal armor. Ah, there we go. If I could have gotten some more kills if it wasn't snowblind. But time for the other B1. I think they should add minefields in War Thunder. That'd be interesting. Maybe it would allow you to add some mine destroying things. What are they called? To the front of your tanks, so you could go and do that, or murder light tanks with them. It'd also be kind of interesting if they added the ability for Greyhounds to drop mines. That would be horrible. Maybe. Or maybe it would be awesome. I don't know if I have enough penetration to get through the front of this guy. Oh, doesn't matter. Well, I must be off now. Good night. Alright, good night, Luke. Let's just spawn in a plane and get this over with. Pardon me. Alright, so, Captain Dew. dank stuff. Well, it's a little under 2 hours, but I think I'm kind of, my brain's frying out. I need to get some food. I got a lot of things that I need to record too for tomorrow's video. I want to try to start a little earlier than usual. So I'm gonna have to end the stream here. So if you liked this live stream, hit the like button. If you didn't like the live stream, don't hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. No. I live stream every Sunday. I make news videos for War Thunder I live stream every Saturday. I make War Thunder weekly news videos every Sunday, and I like to do some other random stuff throughout the week. So hit that bell icon to be notified anytime I upload a thing. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great day. All right, now